Hi guys, Dylan here with another game video where today, welcome to the final side story of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. And as I just said, we're at the end here. So the game fooled me. There's one more. I had my nice cohesive ending. We ended the main game and we ended the side stories on the same... No, there's another one. Thank you, game. Very cool. But anyways, that's fine. It's fine. I'll take more content. But anywho, welcome to the final side story. Sayori, Yuri, Monika, and Natsuki will be involved. Makes sense, final side story. But anywho, we're gonna get into this. I am pleasantly surprised, but at the same time, not have to rush this out because I didn't notice this till like ages later. You can blame the side stories not having the little circle it usually does. I had to notice an achievement was missing. So now it's like midnight and I'm recording. It's not the best. But anyway, I should stop getting distracted. Let's get started. Okay, everyone. We're going to be taking a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking since people are starting to talk about the festival, it's a good time to go over what the general direction of the club is going to be and all that. I think it'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know? Oh, Sarah and I already came up with a really good plan. Really? For the festival? Yeah, so this is the plan, okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on what clubs and classes are doing food booths. Then we make a map plan on the most efficient route so we can go to the most of them before the lines get too long. Hey, that has nothing to do with this club. Well, you have to let me finish. Alright, fine, go ahead. Right, so basically we get all the food we can and then come back here with all of it and eat together. That's all. Wow, I got tricked twice by the same joke. Boo, don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Look, even Yuri is thinking about it. No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related. We can eat together anytime. The festival is a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since I've seen any new interest in the club. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We've really got a shot at showing people what literature is all about. I'll tell you what, we can do both, right? We'll make it your mission to get the food mission done and still put together a public event. Oh my gosh, yes! I was just joking, but that's a really good idea. Well, I'm glad it's settled. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of a literature club. Well, that's kind of tough because because everyone gets something different out of the club. Okay, then how about this? Let's go around and each of us talk about what we've gotten out of the club so far. That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build. Yeah! That's too embarrassing. Aw, but you have so much to talk about! That's exactly why. And I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way. Well, maybe, but I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's the literature club. We could talk about that stuff together, right? And the only way is to get more comfortable than to suck up and do it. Oh, you're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. It's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like the feelings don't matter. Right, my bad. It's just a habit I need to break. Well, anyway, who's gonna start? I'll start. I was the first to join after all. Wouldn't that be me? No, I want to go first. Fine, you can start. I don't mind. Yay! So, gosh, it feels like so long ago. I think I joined because I wanted to have fun sharing poems with people. It seemed like it would be a safe way to express myself, you know? Like, it's just a poem. Then I can share it without the feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. And I thought it'd be a really good way to get to know other people, too. So yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just Monika. And she was sleeping! Don't remind me of that, oh gosh. Yeah, but it seemed like so much fun to help start a new club. Especially since writing helped me out so much, I wanted to see it help other people too. But it ended up being me who was inspired, because I remember feeling like Monika was just so sweet and mature and I could promise... Why am I saying all the wrong words? Trust her with anything. It made me feel a lot less alone, having someone who knew the bad things about me. And at that point, I knew the Literature Club was going to be special for a lot of people. Yeah, I felt the same way. It really helped me give the club a new cohesive vision. Yeah, and then Yuri joined, and she was so different from us, and Natsuki too. You think, for Yuri, I think it helped me take the lead before she was able to open up a little. But Natsuki was kind of the opposite, where she wasn't ready to get really close to someone really quickly. I never really thought about that sort of thing. I've gotten really better at understanding people's different needs. And that makes me really happy because my friends are the most important thing to me. And whatever new members we get, I want them to feel those ways too. I don't know if I would have continued coming to club if it weren't for you. Really? I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find others who were into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. And I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such a specific idea for the kind of person I could be friends with, so when Sayori tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting her time. I think I was naive to assume that similar interests were a key component of friendship. Sayori and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. That's something I never knew how to do, or even thought to do. But I stayed with the club, thanks to that, and I started trying as hard as I could to understand people better. You really went above and beyond when it came to that. It's just, I'm super impressed. Well, I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who is easily liked by others, like the two of you can. And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior and all the things I said. But the whole time, I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, also, I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take the time to write rather than speak. It's so strange the way things turned out. It's so far different from anything I would have imagined. But I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need. Oh my gosh! You're so cute with that I'm going to throw... Sayori! Okay, please don't do that, Sayori. Besides, I'm not cute. Hey, isn't that my line? Oh. Well, for me, it's actually true, so... Oh! What are you saying? Nothing. I just finished my part, so somebody else take their turn. My heart. Sayori, take some deep breaths. Okay, fine, I'll go. Yuri, I can't believe you were complaining about this and still went before me. What a show-off. I was just following up on Sayori. It was the easiest way to get it over with. Besides, you left out the most important thing to get out of this club. I did? Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes. Oh no, I forgot that too. I'm a traitor to the cupcake queen. Neither of you are forgiven. Looks like only Monica will be getting cupcakes next time. No! I can't eat that many cupcakes. Yeah, true. Only Yuri can. Hey! Well, anyway, I'm just putting off talking. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff. But I guess when it comes down to it, I'm in a much better place mentally than when I first joined. And that's because everyone helped me realize that I had some really toxic friendships going on outside the club. It was honestly a really painful thing to go through. Having to cut them out, it still hurts to think about. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's fine, I knew it was for the best, and I was right. I guess for me, it's all about feelings. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought the right thing to do was just ignore them. It took me a really long time to realize that's not how things are supposed to work. And I guess thanks to everyone who took the time to respect my feelings, even when I was being like the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being such a big jerk to everyone. I really was the worst. Natsuki's voice chokes a little. I love you, Natsuki. I just hate that I was like that. Everyone did so much for me, and I never could do anything in return. That's not true. Natsuki, you've done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean that. Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? I was like I couldn't accept anything other than my own idea of what Literature Club was supposed to be. A apparently, that was much more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. You know, I like this little recap of all the other side stories. It's kind of just like an overview of everything we went through before. It really taught me that anything makes someone happy is worthy of respect. You even inspired me to start playing piano. That's something that means a whole lot to me. So there's no need to put yourself down. Interesting detail here. If I recall, in the main storyline, none of the club members are aware of Monika's piano playing. So it's interesting that Monika mentions it in this side story. Then again, I want to say there was this email that mentions this. Not sure, but I think it's definitely worth thinking about. So there's no need to put yourself down. Okay. Natsuki wipes her eyes. You helped me a lot too. It's so much fun to have you around. And you helped me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It means that there's something that needs to be better for you, and you always deserve that. I agree. Seeing us have the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would. I'm sorry I got all dramatic again. That's all I want to say, so Monika can go now. There's no need to apologize. That was just something I wanted to talk about. Anyway, because it made a big difference for me. I was always such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times thinking that my way was best for everyone. Or thinking that I need to solve other people's problems. But I think being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect, and that the best thing you can do is help guide other people, rather than do everything for them. We're all good people. We're all equals. I think that's the most important thing I've gotten out of the club, realizing what that really means. Sayori, what are you doing? I just thought we could be writing some of these things down. Things about the club that are valuable to us. With a piece of chalk in her hand, Sayori writes the word trust onto the chalkboard. This is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me, not just my good side. Suddenly, Yuri takes out a piece of chalk as well. She writes down understanding. Oh, that's just... It's so simplistic. And yet I love it. They're writing down the name of all the side stories. I owe a lot of gratitude to everyone who took the time to understand me, even though I was so difficult and it sounded so difficult to express myself. In that case, Monika takes a piece of chalk as well and writes down the word respect. I always thought that I was a respectful person, but it took another club member for me to realize that there was more to it than I thought, and I'm a better person because of it. I have another one! Sayori writes down balance. Sometimes people want different things out of a friendship, or they need time before they become close. So it's important to keep things balanced between you and the other person. That reminds me, Yuri writes down reflection. I've always been a reflective person, but most of it has been nothing more than hating myself for all the things that I thought I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people, and not just myself, a lot of things changed for me. So I think that's the most important one for me. That's great, we have a whole list of things now. Suddenly everyone turns to look at Natsuki. Well, everyone else took all the chalk. Don't look at me like that. Jeez. You could have just asked. Monika hands a piece of chalk to Natsuki. Then Natsuki sighs and writes down self-love. I don't know how I could have gotten this far with it yet, but it feels like things are at least on the right track. So, there's my contribution. Together, everyone stares at the words on the board. Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature? It is. We still do a lot of literature. Friendship and literature. Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature. Natsuki and Yuri gently nod as well. Hey, let's all take a picture together. We don't have one yet, right? Hey, you're right. Make sure you send it to me after. Wait, can I brush my hair first or something? Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us. Everyone can get together. I can't fit you all in. Okay. Okay, everyone ready? And click. This is honestly intriguing. I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. It's easy to forget how far we've come with only 4 members. Yeah, I have so many happy thoughts right now. I'm getting really good at inspiration for a poem. You know, I feel kind of the same way. I kind of want to get some writing done. Me too. I think I would like that as well. Everyone's looking at me again. I'll do it too, but I don't feel like sharing it. That's okay. Fading to black again. The 4 members of the Literature Club disperse and return to their desks, each equipping themselves with a pen. Natsuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance and then start writing immediately. Sayori stretches, then does the same. Monika is left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure where to start. Just move your hand, Monika mouths to herself. Write the way into your heart. Her mindful of thoughts, memories, and inspiration, Monika navigates past her mental barriers and begins to write. It doesn't matter what, just that it's something new. Oh. Okay, this is new. Oh yes, it is a remix. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Oh, is this the credits? Oh! Alright then. Well, there's clearly more after this, because, you know, secrets. 2 keys left to find, and just, in general, a lot to go through. Secret poems. There's so much here! But yeah, these are all the wonderful people responsible for the game. And just look at all these cool images. Man! This game is just fantastic. Ah, the side story CGs. The credits look great, honestly. All these moments. All these memories. It's all so recent, but it all feels like so long ago just because of how often I've been pumping out these videos. I've not done double uploads a day in ages, and that was the general goal of this. So just, it all feels like it went by so slowly, to me, but at the same time so quickly. And that's a very conflicting way of describing it, but I mean, just all these memories. I'm not used to having that many memories in such a short time span. But it's just amazing. I mean, just look at it! This game is fantastically made. I don't even know what to say. Aww, all these cute images. Thank you, dear player, for enjoying our story of friendship and literature. Made with love by Team Salvato. Serenity Forge as well. My heart. That's just... That's not fair, game. You can't tug on my heartstrings like that right at the end. This is also seeming like it's going to be a shorter winded video at this rate. Let's have a look. The new image. Is it just the CG? Surely not. Oh, there's a bit more. Everyone say cheese! Just look at that. That's just fantastic. Now if we go to across, we have a bit more of a silly photo. Yuri messing with her hair. Natsuki's puffing out her cheeks. Monika is making a kissy face, I guess, and Sayori's sticking out her tongue. You can just see their personalities, honestly. It's all interesting. Okay, now everyone make a funny face. Anything else? Is that it? Looks like that's it, so I'll go over some of the other things I got. So I got these. Anyways, in Act 1, write a poem for each different character, each chapter. In Act 1, write a poem for each different character in each chapter. Oh, it's all the same requirement. That explains a lot. Finish all the side stories. Aw, that's cute. Yeah, that's all the new stuff. There's certainly images still to unlock. How is beyond me. I'm gonna try unlocking more secrets, more everything in general, really. There's some poems I'm missing here and there. Not in the side stories, there's no choices to dictate. But I do need to find some poems, that's for sure. We got all the wallpapers, the poems, we got the CGs. All CGs? Yeah, we got all CGs. Some more secret poems to find. And there's sketches that are just really random in unlocking. I'm not sure how you'd go about it for some of these, but there are a few that I got for writing perfect poems, which I went through. Might as well show off these. So we got Natsuki concept art, we have Sayori concept art. It's obviously based on the first CGs of each character. But you can kind of see just how much work went into this, honestly. Oh, no. No. We don't need a random concept sketch, don't worry. Man. And it's not even over yet. We may have gotten the basic ending, but there's certainly more to go. Because if we look at settings, 77% is clearly not 100%. There's more to go here. 2 codes, I believe. I haven't seen any others, but they're probably better hidden. So I might start looking at other Let's Plays now. See if anyone's found anything else. I know I'll try and find stuff on my own at first. But toward the end, I don't want to leave you guys with like, I'm back a month later with another random DDLC video. When people found it like a month ago. So yeah, I'm going to spend all of the next day trying to figure that out. And I'll get that either same day as this video or day after. Depends how far I can get, because there's a lot to get through, and it's no longer going to be as obvious to me where to go from here. Because a lot of this is going to be based on secrets and things like that. I'm also going to need to note down what I have to show off at the end. I might just show off the entire gallery. We'll see. But with that in mind, guys, that was the penultimate episode, I would think. Unless I can't really find anything. Or, not anything, everything. But yeah, that was fantastic, honestly. Definitely worth the price. Between playing through DDLC on the channel, between the side stories, all the effort that went into this on top of that. So much went into this. Honestly, I'm surprised I didn't get any more mail, actually. And I left an email. I'm stupid. Okay, I missed one. December 5th, 2019. Here I am, and you got the episode. I'm just leaving this out. I'm stupid. As a quick reminder to guide our data collection, any analysis performed should be focused on answering some of these main questions. How does granting elevated access to a VM affect a person's emotional state? How does granting elevated access to a VM affect a person's values and goals? How does someone effectively navigate an experiment with their ability to change the contents of their VM? How is elevated access being weaponized? What actions and values most contribute to the destruction of the universe? More importantly, how might your observations apply to our own universe? Bonus, how can we present this to upper management as an operation that benefits the company? Unrelated note, whoever changed the color scheme of the desktop to pink, can you change it back? It's unprofessional and runs the risk of drawing eyes. Interesting. But there's nothing else, just these 5 emails. If we look at side stories email, it says, I'm noticing details of characters' lives here and there that differ a bit from those of VM1, even trivial ones. Such as them not knowing that Monica plays piano, stuff like that. It's odd. Because at first you would think these side stories are a prequel, but there's clearly more to it. Because there's conflicting details here and there. I may not even notice them all, honestly. Because these stories are fairly true to the original tale. There's just clearly differences. Not sure entirely where to go from here. This has definitely been an interesting episode that's on the shorter side, as you may see, but definitely was still worth going through. But I got a lot ahead of me, so I think I'll leave it there, guys. I gotta get some sleep if I'm gonna deal with this tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching The Deadly Emerald. If you enjoyed DDLC, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the little bell button so you're notified when the secrets and all the general hunting goes down. But for now, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Have a grand day.